Good evening, ambassadors. My name is Ambassador V.
And my name is Ambassador Zoe,
And
and welcome back to Kingdom Youth.
The theme of this month is Kingdom Youth Takeover.
In it, but not of it.
So sit back,
Relax, and enjoy.
enjoy.
Good evening, YouTube. Good evening, viewers. Good evening, Kingdom Ambassadors. This is Ambassador Zoe, and this is Kingdom Youth Live. And tonight, I'm here with Ambassador
CQ.
And tonight we're going to be talking about the youth role in being bold, examples at school, in society, and in being unlimited, in being who God wants you to be. So, Ambassador CQ, let's dive into this topic. What's your take on this topic? How do you feel by being bold? What do we mean? What does it mean to you?
Yes, according to me, or should I say, what I'm thinking about the topic is that it deals more about people knowing more about themselves, understanding who they are, understanding their shortfalls, and understanding what they can do until in what extent that they can do something. And also more of that, understanding their position in what God called them, which is the purpose.
Wow, that's a great take on the topic. Yes, I agree 100% with Ambassador CQ. I also feel from a school's perspective, from a high school's perspective, I feel that it's really important that we need to show ourselves, because we know that we're here for a reason. We know that we're called for a purpose, a specific purpose on earth. But even if you're still discovering yourself or your purpose, you can still be bold, as in, because you know you are a kingdom ambassador. So you need to be bold, you need to speak out, no matter who your friends are, no matter who the people around you. I always think to myself, if you can't be yourself with your friends, are they your friends? If you can't be bold, then around the people who you trust or you call your close circle, then are they your close circle, But that's a story for another day. So, so just remember to be bold.
Yes.
And then, so now that we've dived into being bold, how can you be your authentic self in school and society as a kingdom ambassador?
How can now in school and society? Number one, when you are dealing with people, the center of the question is addressing you dealing with humans, dealing with people. How do you relate with people? In a sense that at the same time you are aware of what is your role in that. What is it that these people that are around you can actually say about you? What is it that you can give to them? Meaning, you are bold, especially in school. In school, you're gonna be very bold if you understand who you are and you also understand what is it that you can provide for those people at that time, information-wise, even with resources, exposure on what they are, and more unselfishly, which means seeing that this person around me who is my friend or maybe my classmate is good at this thing and making them best of who they are, which means if you know who you are yourself, it becomes easy to realize who people are and nurture that so that they become the best of who they are. That is the boldness. The bold comes up when you realize who people are. But if you are only knowing you as you yourself, it's not enough. It needs to be a knowledge from those people, knowing them and also knowing you. So that is what I can say.
I see. That is good points, Ambassador CQ. I just feel like you shouldn't be afraid to be yourself. Like I said in my intro, that yes, maybe they'll think you're boring. Maybe they won't accept you anymore because now you are this girl, kingdom this, kingdom that. It's fine. Let them think that, because you know that the Bible said that those who are strong and courageous will inherit the land. So those who are judging you, they won't inherit. It's fine. They're not going to receive. They're not going to be blessed. They won't receive what is stored for them in heaven. So you just continue being that kingdom ambassador that you are, because you know who you are. You know where you're going. You know what you're doing. those other ones who are judging you, they will see themselves. We don't know where they are going, but yeah. And just to sometimes, okay, so being a kingdom ambassador, yes, but we also don't know a lot at this age, and we don't know exactly everything. So it's okay. That's also fine. It's not like now that you're a kingdom ambassador, you need to be completely perfect. You can't make mistakes. You can't do this, can't do that. But you're also still growing up because you're still
Yes.
a teenager, you know, so you're still learning things, and that's fine. So it's still okay to voice out your opinion because it's your opinion,
Yes.
but it's also good for yourself to also know that you're not perfect now and you're still growing. So you still need to learn different things about the kingdom and stuff, but you can still share what you know.
What you know.
Yes.
And on that point, it comes to this, what Ambassador is always saying. If you think you've arrived, you will never arrive. If you always think when you got it all covered out, you don't need God. God needs people who know that they are not complete without Him. So actually, for the fact that you don't know, God is gonna make you know. What is it that you're gonna search for
Yeah.
if you think you know already?
Yeah.
So exactly, that's what God needs people who are like that. Blessed are those who are poor in spirit, for they will
Yes.
inherit or they will get the kingdom.
Yes, yes,
Thank
amen.
you.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. So then now we're moving on to our next question, which is what is the importance of being bold in school and society as a kingdom ambassador? So why is it important to do so?
Oh, eight. We are moving here fast. All right. I want number one. It is important, mostly for people that are in the society or in the school. For example, let's say you are in school and I deal with kids, I teach them. And you will realize that me being bold in being a teacher, that I'm helping them discover who they are, it helps them also get that when they come to my class, they know. They come, maybe all of them, they are discouraged. And when you start speaking, they can say, hey, this guy is very bold and he's very confident with what he's speaking. And it depends also, what is it that you are bold about? Because boldness, it can also be bold on you yourself, that they must know I'm a teacher.
Yeah.
And then it goes with you being arrogant. Because there's a thin line between boldness and being arrogant. You understand?
Yeah.
And it also comes as an offense to people, and they start build walls around themselves so much that you cannot help them anymore,
Yeah.
because you are
Yeah.
too bold about who you are than themselves, that you want to help them. You understand?
Yeah.
Jesus' boldness, when he was bold, he was not bold just because he himself. He was bold because he knew we need him.
Yeah.
And when he speak with boldness.
Oh wow.
So
That,
that's what I can say.
I'm very interested about that line of boldness and
arrogance.
arrogance.
We're
Yeah,
gonna talk
please
about
tell us more.
We're going to talk about that. Now,
I'm very, yeah, please.
this, when you read the Bible, you find the word which says, take your pride, your pride in the Lord,
Yes.
which means you must not be too prideful with yourself.
Okay.
There's a God embrace knowledge. You need to have knowledge. But there may be a knowledge that you get and you are too pride. It's like worshiping worship. Which means
wow.
when you are so happy that you can sing and worship,
Yeah.
and into a point that you are worshiping your worship. You are not worshiping who
Wow.
you are worshiping.
Oh wow.
Do you understand?
Yeah. Yeah.
So it also goes to that okay, you are too bold. And you are bold that you found your purpose.
Yeah.
But is it about you, or is it about giving purpose to those people that you are bold around? Understand?
Wow.
Which means your boldness should benefit those people
Cool.
more
I
than
see.
benefiting you.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. That's
So
powerful.
arrogance is when your boldness, it's all about feeding your ego and yourself.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. That's a good point, and that happens a lot actually in society even.
Yes.
Like people are so like, yes, I'm the one, yes, I'm the ambassador here, I'm the only one who can talk, wara wara. But like to the point where they even forget what is an ambassador.
Yes.
What am I? Why am I actually here?
Yeah,
Why did I start calling myself an ambassador, a kingdom ambassador? That's when that pride
That
now
pride
eats them
comes
up, and they think they forget even where this name is even coming from.
Yeah, I
so
don't want to talk about that ambassador. Let me let you
Yeah.
continue. Yes,
so
yes.
yeah, it's a great point.
Thank you so much.
As we close, I just want us to talk about how to maintain that boldness then in society and in school. Even sometimes if you feel vulnerable or just like you need to hold back, how do you maintain?
Yeah, I remember one day we were talking about the other ambassadors. We were just discussing about sometimes you don't feel you're not feeling well. Not like you are sick, but you can feel your interest and mood it just goes down. It's not a bad day. It's not a bad day. It's just that you need to understand that even in those days that where you're not feeling full of capacity or something, you can feel your body.
Yeah, yeah.
It should only be an issue of saying, okay, it's just now, and you must be able to deal with that.
Yeah,
So now, in order to maintain boldness, even when you feel like that,
yeah.
I don't want to lie. I've been trying to run around the answer. The answer is you need to rely fully on God.
Yeah.
Because which shows our flesh has limit.
Yes.
There's a time where you can see my flesh has hit limit.
Yes.
Understand?
Yes.
Because you've been trying to maintain this mood that you are in.
Yeah.
But if you trust God, that it's God who makes me continue, and you make God be the center of your life,
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
makes it easy for you to be bold. Because you are a kingdom ambassador.
Yes.
And then you're not representing your flesh.
Wow.
You are representing Father who we have to represent on
Yes.
earth. Do you
Wow.
understand?
Yes,
So
yes.
if you're representing you, obviously you're gonna keep those mood, and you're gonna now affect everyone around you at
Yes,
school
yeah.
and in social
Yeah.
groups.
Yeah.
So much that people, instead of finding of who they are and their purpose, they get they don't get to be who they are
Yeah.
originally.
Yeah.
So that's what
Yeah.
I can say on this.
Wow, wow,
Yes.
that's powerful. And yes, I agree with everything that Ambassador CQ has said, that vele our confidence and strength comes from the Lord. So being bold, you need to remember that. And there's also this thing, introverts and extroverts, what people like to say, but oh, how can I be bold if I'm an introvert? There's different ways in which you can be bold as an introvert. You can take a video and then post it on WhatsApp. It's not like you're talking to someone at the moment, but there's no one around you to judge you. So you can post it on WhatsApp, you can post it anywhere else. And there's just different ways that you can be bold as an introvert. Yeah, you don't have to go there and stand in the front of the whole school and be like, hey guys, so this, that. But just in your close circles, or even with one person, even if you're telling one person who you are or your honest opinion, it can literally be one person. It doesn't have to be the whole of your school or the whole of South Africa at once. Yes.
No.
You know, so there's different ways. It's just that people, they just be like, okay, I'm an introvert, let me step back.
Yeah.
Let me not do anything. Let me just leave it because there's nothing I can do because I can't talk to people. But there is something you can do. It's just that you need to find ways in which you can distribute the word or distribute your identity to others and who you are. So that was a great session, Ambassador. Thank you so much. And thank you for tuning in. Stay blessed and join us next week, same time, same place. I'm Ambassador Zoe and Ambassador CQ, and we're signing out. Good night.